I'm Angelica Joe, and these are my science pals.
I'm Dylan Gramlich.
I'm Jasmine Monrez.
And I'm Taylor Porter.
And we're here to explain what biotech is and why you should consider taking this course.
We will also be explaining lab safety procedures and how to conduct yourself in a lab classroom.
Are you guys ready to learn?
But wait, what is ROP?
ROP stands for Regional Occupational Program.
Good job, Taylor. Students can use ROP courses to gain employment skills, explore a career field, get a head start on their college major, or try out a career choice through internships available in many classes.
Now that we got that covered, we could get started.
First, you need to know where all the safety equipment in the lab is located.
This is where the first emergency exit is located, as well as the fire link. No, we can just do it. And this is where the first aid kit is located.
This is where the first emergency eye wash is located. If you get something in your eye in the classroom, come here.
This is where the emergency eye wash and emergency shower is located. If you were using the back room, this is the eye wash you would use.
And this is where the second emergency exit is located, as well as the fire extinguisher. This is where all the emergency exits and emergency equipment is located. So Dylan, who's dressed appropriately, Taylor or Jasmine?
Well, Jasmine has gloves and goggles on and her hair is tied back, but she has open-toed shoes. And Taylor has closed-toed shoes with gloves and goggles and her hair is tied back. Taylor has the appropriate lab attire, so she can begin the lab.
Good job, Dylan. Okay, science pals. First, we need to introduce what these pieces of equipment are and what they do.
These are pipettes. They measure out milliliters. This is a 10 milliliter, a 5 milliliter, a 2 milliliter, and a 1 milliliter.
But wait, how do we use them?
No! That's not how you use them, and that's very insane.
Yeah, you could accidentally ingest whatever solution you're trying to pipette.
That's correct, Dylan. But I have a question. What do you use to pipette?
Thank you.
I know. So this time I'll just be you use these pipette pumps. The blue one is for the 1 milliliter and the 2 milliliter, and the green one is for the 5 milliliter and the 10 milliliter pipettes.
You can put First, insert the correct end of the pipette into the pipette pump. Hold it at a 45-degree angle and slowly roll the wheel down. Add the solution into a 15 milliliter conical tube by rolling the wheel upwards. Then, take out the pipette from the pipette pump and dispose of it. Next, tear the whey. Very carefully open the sliding doors on the side and measure out the amount of solute needed.
Yep, seen sun, doesn't it?
Now we'll demonstrate how to use micropipettes.
What are micropipettes used for?
They're used for measuring very small amounts precisely.
That's right, Dylan. Does anyone know how to use that?
I do. These are the tips for the P10. These are the tips for the P20 and the P100. And these are the tips for the P1000. First, you need to calibrate the amount of solution you want to micropipette. There are two things you'll need to find for this. The button to change the amount, and the plunger, which you'll rotate to obtain the desired amounts of solution, but I'm not sure what's next though.
Oh, it's really. Next, you'll need the correct micropipette. After you have that, you need to depress the plunger to the first stop. Then, when you have the solution in the micropipette tip, depress the plunger to the first stop and then to the second stop to dispel all of the solution into the microtubules.
Very good.
The first thing you need to do is turn the balance on. Remember to crack the weigh boat so it'll be easier to transfer into the 50 milliliter conical tube. Place the weigh boat on the scale and tear it out. This means that you set it equal to 0, so it only counts for the mass of the solute. Remember to close the lid on the scale, otherwise you have an incorrect.
The next thing you'll need to do is measure out the mass of solute required. You will learn the formula to calculate the amount of solute if you take this class. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Once you have done this, close the lid and transfer the solute into the tube.
And transfer the solute into the 15 milliliter conical tube and add the solution. Okay, neatly. Then just walk over.
The first thing you need to do is turn the balance on and place a large weigh boat on the scale. Next, tear the weigh. Very carefully open the sliding doors on the side and measure out the amount of solute needed.
I joined biotechnology because it's a class where I could get hands-on learning. Also, I know that biotechnology is a growing market, and I wanted to get what it would feel like in the actual business.
I joined biotech because science is one of my favorite subjects, and when I heard about biotech, I knew I had to be in the class. This class really gave me a hands-on experience with the equipment, and it was really fun.
I joined biotech because I know that biotech does a lot of labs and I enjoy measuring, testing, etc. I also thought that it would give me the hands-on experience that I would need in the medical industry.
I joined biotechnology because I'm interested in pursuing a career in being a marine biologist. So I figured that by joining this class, I could get hands-on experience of what working in a lab is like. This course has given me so much knowledge and experience, and I don't have any regrets in joining it. I'm even taking